Hey everybody, how's it going? Marcos Villegas for Fight Up TV here in Las Vegas, being joined with Coach Bomac. Coach, want to get an update on Terence preparing for his 154-pound debut, taking on Israel Madrimov. How is camp? How's the process going into this new weight class for him?
It's going good, man. Camp is going as planned. He's working hard like he always does. I'm just kind of being patient for the date to come, so we can see a stronger and a hard hitter like Terence come to do his thing.
What are some challenges in terms of you moving Terence up to this new weight class, if there is any?
It's really no challenges because Terence is he was growing out of 147, so his body's just developing more now, and he's developing more power. So it's not holding back no more. You got to stay at a certain weight. Now you just let him go. Just let him go and do his thing. And he got some great strength trainers, Chet and Ashley. They're doing a tremendous job with him. Things are going good, man. Things are going good for this new weight.
So, typically when you move up in weight, you either, gain a little bit of weight, but sometimes you lose speed. Is that the case here? Have you noticed Terence has lost any speed, or it's not? He's grown and he's kept the speed?
I would say that he's improved more. Speed, power, like being at 47, and like I say, he was growing out of it. You got to keep his body at a certain weight. But now, 54, he's able to do the things that he wants to do. Train a little bit harder than he usually trains. So hit harder than he usually hit harder. Spar bigger guys. So I think the transition is going well. You'll see it when they fight.
What are your expectations of this fight and what Madrimov brings to Terence?
Seeing Madrimov, just watching his fights and just watching him, as a person, I believe he's going to bring a good, better performance out of Terence. Because the kid looks like he's determined, and I know he only got 10 fights, but he got a load of amateur fights, and he's been fighting some great guys in a professional level. And he's champion. So he brings a lot to the table for Terence to work with, and I'm excited to see it.
When you break him down, how would you rate Madrimov as a fighter in comparison, to the other fighters Terence has fought in his career?
I look at him like what's that guy's name Terence fought? Mean Machine. Mean Machine. I look at him like that. Mean Machine was rough, man. That dude was tough as shit. He had a good chin on him. But, once Bud turned it up, he went in there and got the job done. So I look at Madrimov like that. That determined style, big, good chin, just ready to fight you blow for blow. And I think that's what Madrimov is going to bring to the table. Minus
the knockdown, right? You guys don't want that happening. You want it smooth.
What knockdown?
Wasn't there a knockdown in the Mission fight?
So you just the interview.
No, I did. I could have. No. I'm confusing it, isn't it?
I'm done with the interview.
No.
You knew damn well it wasn't no damn knockdown.
I could have swore they counted it. I'm not saying if they should have counted it or not, but it was counted officially, no?
I feel motivated to finish this interview. No, it wasn't no damn knockdown, man.
But nothing even close to that you want remotely happening in this. But Eddie Hearn has said he feels that this is the toughest fight Terence is going to have in his career, and that a lot of people are writing off Madrimov just because they don't know who he is.
Eddie's just being a promoter.
Yeah.
That's all he's doing is just being a promoter. Just hyping him up, and he's trying to get people to look at Madrimov. That's his guy, but he knows what's going to happen. The world knows what's going to happen.
Given you're saying he's punching harder, he's looking good, he's going into the weight, I would imagine the expectation is to get a spectacular finish in this fight, to get a knockout, right?
Well, like I always say, we train for 15 rounds. If there's knockouts there, definitely he's going to go for it. Like you said before, if I smell blood, I'm going for it. So that's been his motto for the last 12 fights. and I don't see nothing different.
He's undisputed at 140 pounds, undisputed at 147 pounds, is undisputed at 154 pounds. Have you guys discussed that as a goal for this weight?
Not really, not really. You know, we're just taking one fight at a time. Whatever is going to be beneficial to him and his legacy and his pocket. So that's how I believe he's looking at it, because you know, he's big on his legacy. You know, he want to be considered the best boxer to ever lace up a pair of gloves, and right now he's doing the things that he needs to do to be called that. So that's how he's looking at it.
Shit, if he undisputed at 54, that's a pretty big case for the goals and the aspirations that he has.
Yeah, but you know, Buzz getting older. You know, you can't run from 5 at a time, and he's a smart man. So, you know, if that conversation never came up and it was, you know, beneficial to him, so I'm sure he'll think about it.
You know, you guys had such a dominant performance against Errol. He has this fight coming up with Sebastian Fundora. He's mentioned, hey, if he's successful, he would like to have the rematch. Do you foresee it at all happening?
If he wanted the rematch, he would have took it at 47. I don't want to hear that. He's just going and do his fight and do what he needs to do to finish out his career. That's how I look at it.
With this move also for Terence, he's getting bigger, he's sparring bigger guys. Is this kind of like a process to get to a Canelo fight so that the weight difference isn't so much the night of the fight?
I mean, y'all can look at it like that, but always been sparring bigger guys. I remember one time he sparred Brian Jennings. Yeah, he sure did.
What happened? You're laughing. Something good happened, right?
That was a good sparring session. You know, Buzz, he's slippery. Like Coach Red always say, swim without getting wet. That pay homage to a brother not seen right there. But
another good one, he would always say, you don't got to dance the boogie.
I never heard that one, but that was a good one.
I caught him saying that one in the corner one time also as well.
That's a good one. That was a good one, yeah. But I don't know.
Have you gotten indications from Mr. Al Sheikh that fight could happen next year around February, and you guys kind of gearing up for around that date to face a Canelo Alvarez?
Well, I think it's just one fight at a time right now. So the fight that's in front of Bud, that's what he's concentrating on. You know, Bud ain't never looked past opponent. You know, he don't never take opponent lightly. So right now his mind is just focused on Madrimov, because this dude is dangerous. He's real dangerous. So that's where his focus is at. And as far as Al Sheikh or whatever his name is, I never talked to him. I think I only seen him one time. So I can't tell you nothing about what his thought process is.
Well, let me get your thought process on Canelo as a fighter and how you would break him down. I know Terence is focused on this fight with Madrimov, but you as a trainer, when you see him, how vulnerable is he for someone who has the skills and the style of Terence?
I just look at Canelo like he can be beat. He's been beat before, so he definitely got the tools to beat him. That's how I just look at it. As far as breaking him down, once that fight come on the radar or on the table, then I'll start studying it a little bit more about his style and how to break him down. But right now, my mind is focused on his dangerous Madrimov. You know, can't slip up with that guy. You definitely can't slip up with him.
My last one on just Canelo in specific, because this is just like the curiosity in me kind of peeking in my brain. When you say the tools, you know, is there tools that Canelo has that can counter the tools that Terence has?
I mean, that's in any fight, but can he do it? We don't know. We're not in there yet, but I know Bud has the tools to beat him. So that's the most important thing to me. And for a trainer or a fighter that's in there and you're doing what you're supposed to do and it's not working, you got to adapt to the situation. You got to adapt to the fight. You know, it's making changes on the fly. And Bud's good for that. So that's how I look at it.
How crazy? Now, I don't want to say crazy because you believe he's going to win, but it seems crazy to like people looking on the outside that a guy that has gone, believe he started his career at 35, right, Terence? ends at 68 in a Canelo fight, and moving from 47-54, and then ends up fighting Canelo at a 68, and then he pulls off the win. That seems just freaking like, what the, like, that's crazy. I know crazy's not outside of the realm of what Bud can do, but like, I guess as an outsider looking at it, you think like, what the heck?
I mean, Bud got it in him. He has it in him. If it plays out like that, and if he wanted to play out like that, that just tell you that he believes in himself. You know what I'm saying? So I can see him doing it. You know, is it a challenge for him? Yeah, of course. It's a challenge for the whole team. Yeah, of course. And that's something that we in the business for, being great. So.
And if you guys win the undisputed titles at 68,
I mean, we all can retire from that after that. You know what I'm saying? We can retire after that, and we just sit back and do what you're doing.
probably do a better job. I'm kind of with this stuff. Hey, Bomac, it was good getting a catch up in camp with Terence. Going to catch up with you hopefully in the future as well. Thank you for your time. Appreciate it, sir. Thank you. Coach Bomac, Marcos Villegas here in Las Vegas.